research into a country's disaster management, I've chosen the beautiful Latin American country of Nicaragua. Nicaragua's location between the Cocos and Caribbean tectonic plates, as well as bordered by the tropical waters of the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea, makes it highly prone to volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, flooding, tsunamis, earthquakes, and landslides. Before the 2000s, disaster management wasn't much of a priority, but when the hurricane rain and winds of Hurricane Mitch in 1998 led to landslides, erosion, and intense crop loss, they marked it as a turning point in their approach to disaster management. And when the heavy rainfalls from La Nina caused national distress, Nicaragua realized they had to be sustainable to attack this environmental disaster link. The environmental disaster link has led the government to take planning and precautionary measures to evacuate people from their homes in disaster-prone areas and built homes for them in new, safer, remote locations instead. Also, through the HFA, they have promoted local citizens' participation in risk management activities, working at all levels of administrations and schools through a national disaster prevention and response plan. Additionally, PASOLAC has focused on reforestation and soil improvements to prevent landslides. Nicaragua is ranked the second poorest country in Central America, and by strengthening local-level disaster management, they can mitigate and rehabilitate affected farming families and poor neighborhoods from disaster outcomes. This focus on their local community explains their bottom-up implemented system for response and disaster management. Participants in Nicaragua's disaster management not only includes the reforestation efforts by PASOLAC, but also American organization CARE, who's worked with Nicaragua for 60 years on education, agricultural development, and new water systems. Additionally, Nicaragua's own government has actively participated in its disaster management, such as by joining the clean energy revolution. Hindering Nicaragua is their lack of economic funding and individual support. Their low GDP doesn't allow them to implement effective disaster management projects, but by increasing their number of exports and goods, easing the opening of businesses, and increasing their tourist influx, they can contribute to the growth of their GDP and government assistance. Here are some images depicting Nicaragua's native textiles, tourist attractions, and goods such as tobacco leaves and coffee beans. Disasters have shaped Nicaragua's management, planning, and policy by motivating them to improve their weather data collection, switching to renewable energy sources, evacuation and relocation efforts, and they have become the first Central American country that joined the World Bank to access low-cost insurance against natural disasters. Thank you for tuning in on my research for Nicaragua's disaster management, and I hope you take away the importance of sustainability and its effects on mitigating natural disasters.